You know what's exhausting? Pretending you're relaxed, while your brain is running a full-time survival simulation. That's what overthinking really is. Not intelligence. Not deep thinking. Not wisdom. Just emotional self-protection that never turns off. And most people don't even realize they're doing it. It starts small. Someone takes too long to reply. And suddenly your brain starts connecting invisible dots. Did I say something wrong? Are they losing interest? Did I sound annoying? Your body is sitting still. But emotionally, your mind is already preparing for rejection. That's the strange thing about overthinking. The situation is usually tiny, but the emotional reaction feels enormous. Because your brain is reacting to more than the present moment. It's reacting to old emotional memories too. That awkward moment years ago. That embarrassment you never forgot. That relationship that changed suddenly. That time someone became cold without explanation. Most people move on from those moments. But overthinkers study them. Their brain quietly stores emotional patterns. And after a while, the mind starts treating uncertainty like danger. That's why silence becomes loud. A delayed text feels personal. A small facial expression suddenly feels important. Your brain becomes obsessed with reading emotional signals. Not because you're dramatic. Because somewhere in your life, being emotionally unprepared hurt you. So now your brain tries to prevent pain before it arrives. That's why overthinking feels impossible to stop. Your mind genuinely believes it's helping you survive, even when it's destroying your peace. And the scary part is, overthinking can look responsible. You call it being careful. You call it analyzing. You call it thinking ahead. But sometimes, it's just fear searching for certainty in a world that can't provide it. That's why overthinkers become mentally exhausted so quickly. Their brain never fully rests, even during calm moments. Especially during calm moments. Because peace feels unfamiliar. And unfamiliar things feel unsafe. So the mind creates problems to solve. You finally get a quiet night alone. And suddenly your thoughts get louder. You replay conversations from 3 days ago. You remember embarrassing moments from years ago. You imagine future arguments that don't even exist. And somehow, your brain treats imagination like reality. Your heart races. Your stomach tightens. Your body reacts as if something terrible is actually happening. But nothing is happening. You're just trapped inside mental prediction loops. That's why overthinking becomes addictive. Not because people enjoy suffering. Because the brain mistakes preparation for control. If I think enough, maybe I won't get blindsided. Maybe I can avoid disappointment. Maybe I can stop pain before it starts. But life doesn't work that way. No amount of thinking can fully protect you from uncertainty. And deep down, overthinkers already know that. That's what hurts the most. They know the thoughts aren't solving anything. But stopping the thoughts feels even scarier. Because silence leaves them alone with emotion. And many overthinkers were never taught how to safely feel emotion. Only how to mentally manage it. So instead of feeling sadness, they analyze it. Instead of feeling rejection, they dissect every detail. Instead of feeling fear, they turn fear into endless thinking. That's why overthinking feels so personal. It's not just a habit. It's a coping mechanism. A very quiet one. And honestly, some of the calmest people you know are mentally exhausted. Because they spend their entire lives appearing okay, while fighting wars nobody else can hear. And eventually, overthinkers stop experiencing moments naturally. Everything becomes anticipation, prediction, mental rehearsal. Even happiness feels temporary. Because part of their brain is already preparing for how things could go wrong. That's why they struggle to relax around people. Why they reread messages. Why they notice tiny changes in tone. Why they apologize too much. Why they struggle to trust calm situations. Their nervous system learned that comfort can disappear suddenly. So they stay mentally alert. All the time. And maybe that's the real tragedy of overthinking. Not the thoughts themselves, but the fact that the mind became so focused on preventing pain, that it forgot how to fully experience peace. And maybe, healing starts when you realize this. Your mind was never trying to destroy you. It was trying to protect you. It just never learned when to stop.